So I done the rehab. I done the rehab for 10 months. They taught me a lot. They gave me the tools that I needed and to live a better way. Like, I got my culture back as an Indigenous man that I am today, you know. I never could read and write. And then I started reading and write at this rehab. So, Finn's, it basically gave me hope today. The rehab gave me hope. There's hope out there, and there's faith. All I have to do is start believing into myself.
I stripped myself of so much life, you know, and it was a waste of my life. Today, I'm happy to step into the new me every day. You know, you step into a new person every day, you know. It's not grieving the person I used to be.
I don't need to have the feelings of regret and remorse and guilt that I feel. They are there, but I don't need to make them part of my life. I don't sit there and ponder over things that are going wrong or happening. I do that, and it sounds really silly to anyone else, but I do that around 8:30 at night. If I've got something to worry about, I'll worry about it in that half an hour.
I go to the gym a lot now. At least I feel I'm like, you know, that's another outreach for me. I don't know, like just something like I go there. It's just like a meeting. Like I feel like a ton of bricks has been taken off my chest, and I feel great after it. And like I just, yeah, I love it. You know, I still get the odd, oh, should I have a beer? But then I'm just like, okay, I need to have a meeting and stuff like that. I know I'm always gonna be like that in the back of the head, in the back of my head, that there's this little bloke there saying, just have a beer or just have a sip even. And I'm just like, I can't do that.
Disease is always going to go back in your head, but I've got to keep my guard up. You know, my guard's always got to be up now. And for that to happen, I have to reach out and start talking to people, because that's where it starts, talking to someone. I'm slowly getting people back into my life because I chose a path to get better and to understand about this disease that we got.
Facts told me didn't have it. There was no possibility of restoration because of my history of drug and alcohol abuse. I've stayed clean. I've stayed sober. I've turned my life around. I have my children back with me now. I have six of my kids at home, and the others are grown up, except for my 9-year-old who lives with his dad.
My son came along, and I didn't want to, as he was starting to get older, I didn't want him to see his father a pisshead or a drug addict, and so I want him to be proud of me, you know. So I was like, I've got to give myself a chance, you know. I don't want him to grow up like how I grew up.
I'm married 15 months today. You know, I've got 5 kids. He only owns one of my children. I look forward to the future me. I look forward to watching my kids grow up, seeing my grandkids in the future, sober.